Hello everyone and welcome back to Build with AI series. If you want to do serious financial research but keep your data completely private, you're going to love this project. We are going to combine Claude Code, local LLMs, and the new financial plugins for Claude Code to build a powerful local AI workflow. So let's build this. In this project, we are diving into a really exciting release from Anthropic called Financial Services Plugins. It is a massive collection of reference agents, skills, and data connectors that will help you to build financial services workflows easily using Claude Code. So you can do investment banking, equity research, private equity, and wealth management without writing long pieces of prompts. Today, using this, I'm going to build a market researcher project that will be running on our own local machines completely free of cost. We are going to use Ollama for running our local LLM models, Claude Code for our Anthropic CLI agent that can integrate the plugins, the financial services plugins that I had just shown that will provide the specialized prompts, skills, and data connectors, and the recently released IBM's Granite 4.1 model for the local AI brain for generating fast structured outputs. I've already shown how to run Claude Code locally using Ollama in this video in my channel. You can also watch it by clicking the eye icon on top right. So today I'm just going to do a quick recap and jump straight into these new financial plugins. Before we start building, we need to know what these tools actually do. If you look at the official documentation, these agents are specially designed to draft the analysis work product, which means they can help write models, memos, research notes, reconciliations, and put together a detailed report for review for a qualified professional. However, they do not make investment recommendations, execute transactions, bind risks, post to a ledger, or approve onboarding. So they are not executing any real money transactions at all. Everything this project generates is meant to be staged for a human sign-off. Think of it as a super smart junior analyst that prepares all the work for you, and you are always responsible for checking the final numbers and providing the final sign-off. The main tool is broken down into two different containers. First are the agents and second are the vertical plugins. First, we'll look at agents, which are fully contained AI workflows that act as starting points for the tool. So they install the workflows that match our work, tune the prompts, skills, and the connectors to the specific format that we need. For example, the pitch agent builds branded pitch decks from end to end, and the market researcher gives you an industry overview or peer competition. While if you look at the vertical plugins, these are the underlying skills and the data connectors bundled by the specific type of the financial job. So you can install the full agents having all these plugins if you want the complete workflow out of the box, or if you just want specific tools, you can install the vertical plugins on their own and get access to the custom slash commands in the Claude CLI. By slash commands, I mean these comps, DSF, LBO kind of commands that are incredibly useful for your day-to-day work. Once the plugins are installed, you get domain expertise and step-by-step methods that the AI can draw on automatically. You can trigger specific actions by pressing these commands into the terminal. For example, typing slash comps will trigger a comparative company analysis, DCF will launch discounted cash flow analysis, and earnings pulls up the post-earning reports. It basically turns your command line into a highly trained financial terminal. But to make these tools really shine, they need access to the real market data. That's where MCP integrations come in. MCP here stands for Model Context Protocol, which defines a standard format of defining all the tools for your AI agents. We need tools to connect your AI agent to external connections to pull real-life data or live market prices and news sentiments. All these MCP integration connectors are centralized in the financial analysis core plugin and shared across rest of the plugins as well. This allows the AI to pull live data from major providers like Morningstar, S&P Global, PitchBook, FactSet, etc. So the structure is already built and ready to be integrated into your workflow. Now let's get our local environment running with this plugin installed in the Claude CLI. First of all, to build the project, you need Google Antigravity. If you don't have it installed, just open a tab in Chrome and press antigravity.google/download. Then according to your platform, you can download the installer and follow the simple installation steps. Then for running the local LLM models, I'm going to use Ollama. Again, go to ollama.com/download, press enter. For the platform, you can download installer. For the local LLM model, I'm going to use Granite 4.1, which is the latest model given by IBM and is excellent at instruction following and giving fast responses on a consumer grade hardware as well. It has multiple versions of the model with different parameter sizes. If you don't have a graphic card in your system, you can install the 3 billion parameter model. Its size is just 2 GB in memory, so you ensure that you have enough space available on your hard disk. If you have decent graphic card which has like 32 or 64 GB of VRAM, you can go for the higher versions as well. So for running on my PC, I'm going for the 3 billion parameter model. I'm going to select it and copy the query to install the model. If you want to know my system configurations, I'm using an NVIDIA GeForce 1650, which has 4 GB of VRAM available, a 16 GB of RAM, and an i7 processor. Now to install this model in your Antigravity, just copy this query, and now I will open Google Antigravity. Now I'm going to open the terminal and paste the query that I have copied and press enter. So this will install the model in your system, and you can also use it as a chatbot directly, or you can integrate this into your projects as well, which I'm going to do for this project. So I'm going to exit this terminal by pressing Ctrl D. Now next step would be to install the Claude CLI. So you can just copy this query. The entire README file with all these steps and commands will be available in the GitHub link in description and pinned comments. So you can download the README and copy the commands to set up this project easily. So I'll just copy this, open the terminal, and paste it again here. So this will install the Claude CLI in your system. You can either use it with Anthropic API keys if you have it, or you can freely use it with Ollama as well. Now if you get some error that the environment is not set up for the Claude CLI and it is not added in path, you can copy this kind of command, replace this username by your username in your PC and paste it in the terminal. I've already done this, so I'm not going to paste it again in the terminal. Then we need to redirect the Claude request to our local LLM models. So I'm going to set the Anthropic base URL as the Ollama URL, the authorization token as Ollama, and the API key also as Ollama. So this will redirect all the requests that you are going to put in the Anthropic CLI directly to the local LLM models instead of going to the Anthropic servers. So your data will remain entirely local and there is no hassle of any paid API keys or running out of user sessions. So I'm just going to copy all of these three commands. Again, go to terminal and paste them here. So now every key is set up in our environment and our requests are ready to go to the Ollama server. Next, I'm going to make a custom model out of the Granite 4.1 model just to get even faster responses by disabling its thinking tag. So to do that, first you need to ensure that Granite 4.1 is installed in your system, and then you need to create a custom model file in which first you need to define the base model, which is Granite 4.1 for us. Then we are going to give it a system prompt that you are a direct and concise synthetic agent. Do not use think tags, do not output internal monologue, do not yap, and directly straight go to the output. Then I'm going to stop the thinking tags in the parameters, and I'm going to keep the temperature as 0.1 just to get deterministic responses for our final report. The top P parameter is also set at 90%, so the model ignores the last 10% of the tail of the most probable tokens while giving a response. These parameters are set to increase the speed and directness of our model. But if you want more accuracies, you can directly use the Granite model. It will just take some more time to give the responses and the accuracy will be better. So I'll close this custom model here, and now I'll register it in Ollama by using this query, which is Ollama create Granite direct from the file model file underscore Granite. So this query will create a new custom model called Granite direct from all the instructions that I have given in this model file. So I'm going to copy this query, go to the terminal and paste it here and press enter. And now our model is registered in Ollama successfully. I can also confirm it by pressing Ollama list, pressing enter, and I will see my Granite direct latest listed here on top. Now I'm going to launch the Claude CLI using this custom model that I have just built. I'll again open the terminal and just use this simple command which will launch the Claude code using Ollama, and the model will be selected as Granite direct latest. You need to give the same model name that is there in the Ollama list here so Ollama can correctly identify the model to be used. So I'll copy this query, go to the terminal and paste it here and press enter, and now my Claude code has launched with Granite direct as the model, and you'll see that there is no force request for a login that you will generally see when you'll use the Claude code original CLI because it needs paid API keys to work. Now comes the most crucial part where we are going to install the financial plugins into the Claude CLI. If you want, you can also use it as a straight chatbot or do whatever you generally do in Claude CLI, but all your requests will go to the local LLM server. So to install the financial plugins, I'm going to use these three queries which are also listed in the official documents. The first query is going to add the tool to our marketplace, so I'm just going to copy this and paste in the Claude CLI. Then press enter, and now I have successfully added the marketplace Claude for financial services. Now I'm going to install the specific plugins. First is the financial analysis plugin, so I'm just going to copy this and paste it here in the CLI and press enter. So now it has installed the financial analysis plugin, and it is just asking it to run the reload plugins to apply the plugin into the Claude CLI system. But first I'm going to install the second plugin here by again pasting it into the Claude CLI and pressing enter. It is asking me if I want to install it in the user scope, so I'll just press enter, and now this market researcher is also installed. Now I'll run this reload plugin to apply both of my plugins. So I'll just copy this and paste it in the terminal again. So it has reloaded all the plugins that I have in my current CLI. Now to test this, I'm going to give it three different prompts. First is to do the sector research. I'll ask it to act as a market researcher agent and ask it to generate a comprehensive industry overview and competitive landscape analysis for my specific industry, which is AI infrastructure and data center sector. Then I'm asking it to identify the key publicly traded players, recent catalysts for this sector, and the emerging trends. So I'm just going to copy this prompt and again paste it in the terminal. While this is doing the analysis, you can also stack your queries and the Claude CLI will execute them one by one once the previous queries are finished. So I'll just go over all the prompts first. The second prompt will run the peer competition analysis. I'm asking it to utilize the financial analysis skill that we have just installed and the comps command specifically to generate a high-level peer comparison table for the top 3-5 companies identified. So from the first prompt, it will analyze 3 to 5 different companies, and then I'm using it to do the competitive analysis in the second prompt. Then I'm asking it to include estimated market positioning, growth drivers, and primary risk factors. So again, I will just copy this prompt, go to that same terminal and paste it again here and then press enter. Now you see in the first query, all the tokens are getting generated by the Granite model and the Claude CLI is receiving them one by one. And the next prompt that I had given is now in the queued messages list. Now I'll show you the third prompt that I'm going to give, which will generate an idea shortlist. So I'm asking it that based on the industry review and the competitive landscape, create an actionable investment idea shortlist, compile the entire analysis into a professional markdown document, and use your write tool to save it locally as this MD file. So I'm just going to again copy this query. This will also test whether it is able to write the file or not. I'm just going to copy it, again go to the same terminal and paste it here and press enter. Now all three messages are on queue, and once these are finished, I'll just show you the final output. So now all our outputs are ready. It just took some 5 to 10 minutes. This is the result of the first query. It has identified the key publicly traded players. It has given the company ticker C3.IE, their primary business focus, which is enterprise AI SaaS platform, their current market cap, and the notable AI related products and services. Next, it has given the Nvidia Corporation, no surprises here, the primary business focus, the market cap, and and the notable AI-related products. Next is the Advanced Micro Devices Company, Micron Technology, Hymax Technologies, Cerebras Systems, Graph4, and it has given all these companies. Then the major catalysts are given for these sectors, which is the accelerated adoption of generative AI models, the hyperscale cloud expansions, regulatory and policy shifts, the supply chain tightening, AI edge trend, and the capital market activity. Then it has given the emerging trends and the competitive positioning. So the trend it has identified it is hybrid cloud plus edge computing, where we are combining the public cloud and compute with local edge nodes to reduce the latency given by the AI responses and the bandwidth cost for the generative AI workloads. So it has given the trend description and how the companies are responding. Like the companies are now building sustainability focused data centers, adoption of renewable energy resources, liquid cooling technologies for the AI servers. Then it has also mentioned the AWS carbon intensive data centers that they are using 100% renewable power. Next trend is the AI model optimization and inference acceleration. So there are new kind of chip architectures that are being built like Graph4, Cerebras that target low latency inference for the transform models at scale. So latency just means how fast the responses are given by the AI models. So if the AI model is giving faster responses, it will run for a shorter time and that will accelerate the entire inference pipeline. Then again, it has given the description and how companies are responding. Next trend is software stack integration, vertical SaaS marketplaces, and AI powered infrastructure management. So it has given all the descriptions how companies are responding for all of these trends. Next is the valuation outlook and the risk factors for this sector. So it has given the valuation numbers for all the different metrics like enterprise value multiple, revenue growth, valuation drivers. It has given projected growth of 15 to 20% CAGR in the next 5 years for Nvidia and AMD. It is projecting the GPU market to reach 200 billion by 2027, driven mainly by the generative AI adoption. Then the valuation drivers are hyperscale investment in AI superclusters, expansion of green data center incentives, and a sustained demand for specialized accelerators. Next, it is also given some risk to watch in this sector and a quick takeaways for the decision makers. First is the investment focus that Nvidia and AMD remain the safest bets. Then is the strategic partnership angle that company investment in edge AI solutions like Cerebras and Graph4 are positioned for future demand. And there is a sustainability alignment that green data center initiatives will likely become non-negotiable criteria for the nearby future. It has listed down all the sources taken also at the end, and this output took some 1 minute 35 seconds to generate. So you see, you got the full market research for your sector in just 1 minute 35 seconds using a 3 billion parameter model on your own local machine. So this is how the local AI models are going to replace the frontier AI models like Claude, ChatGPT, Gemini. I'm not saying right now this is fully replaced, but already we are seeing good promises signed by these kind of open plugins and good tiny AI models. Next task was to use a financial analysis skill and to generate a high-level peer comparison. So again, company-wise, it has given the primary focus, market positioning, primary risk factors for all the different companies that are there in the market research. It has given the strategic decision making of these companies, risk mitigations, growth outlooks. So it is able to give everything for all competitive companies. And final task was to generate a professional report using all these market research and the competitive analysis. So it has given the raw text also, and it has also generated the final report here, which we can check what is the final report. So the target fiscal years are 24, 25, 26. The focus is on high performance compute and the AI data center hardwares. First is the industry overview and competitive landscape. Then all the emerging trends are listed here, which were there in our initial report. The recent catalysts are also there for this given sector. Then the peer comparison is done between Nvidia, AMD, and the supermicro computer. Their market positioning, recent revenues, data center focus, primary growth drivers like compute adoption, sovereign AI capex, relying on the CPU share, or building first to market rack scale integration. Then there are primary risk factors also. Next section is the actionable investment idea shortlist that we had asked. This is the market research and the competitive analysis. So first is the Nvidia, the infrastructure toll booth. Next is supermicro computer. For each, it has given the thesis and the action that we should do. And finally, the AMD, the crucial second source. Finally, it has added the disclaimer that this report was generated by local finance AI market researcher, and all the estimates or projections are based on the recently report estimates and for your information and demonstration purposes only. So I'm just going to copy this disclaimer for this video as well. So you see how we are able to generate this entire report by just using the local LLM models and the Anthropic Claude CLI with the new financial plugins installed. So this is how you bypass the entire paid API keys structure that is required in the general Claude CLI and build your own private local projects using the powerful plugins that are being released. So where can you use this kind of project? First is the rapid sector screening. So just like we had done here, you can generate the industry primers and competitive landscape for the sectors that you are unfamiliar for. Next, you can automate the peer competitions. So you can use multiple local LLM models to compile and standardize the peer comparison metrics without any compulsion of using some APIs or financial terminals. Then if you need privacy first financial research where your data is not leaked to the cloud APIs, you can use this project because the entire investment thesis analysis and the queries will be strictly run on your own local hardware using Ollama. Next, let's say if you want some pre-meeting briefings, you can quickly generate some tier sheets on your specific company and its competitors before any crucial management calls or client meeting. Next, you can also set up a pipeline to organically produce the actionable shortlist for your product portfolio managers. So let's say the MD file that we have got in the output, you can directly feed on to another pipeline where you have your actionables models and then feed them directly to your portfolio managers. Next, you can also add some features on top of this project. Let's say you can add an MCP tool of financial analysis and pull real-time pricing from the open APIs like Yahoo Finance. These kind of libraries work on any market data. Then you can also add a multi-agent debate, so you can add some multiple local LLM models that can debate on the final report that you have generated to suggest you the final actionables. And this has been proven useful also when you have some local LLM models that can debate among themselves instead of just asking one frontier AI model the final decision. Then you can also add a script to automatically generate the PDF tier sheet. So from the markdown document, let's say if you want an Excel, you can use the Python libraries to generate the Excel report or PDF reports directly. Or you can also add the latest earning calls transcripts into your local AI pipeline and combine it with your markdown report and then generate the final competitive landscape. Next, you can also optimize this by adding some context memory. So let's say if you're doing some sector analysis again, similar sector that you have already analyzed, you can add some local RAG and do the semantic analysis so the pipeline can get information from the past sector reports and avoid doing the analysis again. So this project is just a start and there is a lot of room to expand into. Comment down below if you have any suggestion for a local AI project that you want me to build. Again, you can grab the complete README file from the GitHub link in the description and pin comments. So install the plugin, build your own financial agent, and follow the channel for more such AI builds, updates, and workflows.